Hello there, people, and welcome to yet another episode of Marvelous Monstrosities and Devilish Designs. So this time around, we're happy to be checking out something called Plus Grenades, which basically is some enhancements to the grenades, as if we did not have enough of those. Yep, we have 1,000,001 grenade mods, but here's another one. Yep, because that way we have a full, complete, broad, whatever you may call it, collection of Quake stuff. Okay, so let's see here. We have our grenade launcher. If I shoot it, it shoots a grenade. Amazing. Except that's not exactly new. Okay, so if we press it multiple times, we actually will swap between different types of grenades. We have the normal grenade, the proximity grenade, which actually is probably very similar to what a lot of the proximity grenades we have are. You shoot it. Now, when the enemy runs over it, it should blow up. Was that anticlimactic? Don't kill me! Don't kill me, buddy! Okay, so yeah, as you see, proximity grenade waits for the opponent to run over it before it blows up. We've seen that a million times, nothing really fancy or new. Does it retain itself when I swap to it? So if I, like, shoot right now, what's it going to be? I think it's still a proximity grenade. Yep, it stays whatever type you chose last. Okay, so yeah. Basically, you select impulse hits multiple times, and it basically will swap between the different types of grenades to get the type you want. Okay, so let's see here. I think it's only using one... Actually, no, it's using 5 grenades for one proximity. And as you see, when you fire a new one, it removes the old one. So if I shoot this, should blow up that. No, I guess I just ran out of time finally. Yeah, it probably takes like a minute or so, and then it'll blow up. Yeah. Basically, it activates after 4 seconds. That's why you hear that tink sound, like basically like a nail. That's basically its activation. If it's not been activated, it has bounced at least once. It can be picked up by anyone. So we can pick it up. That didn't really allow me to pick it up! Yeah, I'm not able to pick it up. Now it's activated. Yeah, even though it's not activated, it's not allowing me to pick it up. I guess it's not allowed to be picked up by the player? That doesn't make sense, actually. Needless to say, I think that feature isn't working. The only feature that is working is that it gets activated and blows yourself up. Brilliant. Okay, so where were we? So they can explode as soon as a living entity is within range and can be hurt by the explosion. Curious. So if I had like God on, would that like mean I would not get hurt by it? No, it still blows up. So much for that logic. Okay, so let's see here. It will not explode if you're on the other side of a wall, for example, though. So if I like had to like right about here. It's not the best place for right now, is it? Can I like shoot it right there? Says a pain in the butt spot to try and shoot it. Let's see, if I like try and arc it so that way it's like just slightly over. This is a weird thing to be determined to do. You know, it's gonna bounce a lot, so I could actually probably afford to do it more like... that didn't work. Okay, let's... Okay, this was really, really horrible. Okay, next thing. Impulse 9 it. Let's see if I shoot the... I'm not really doing too well with these Impulse 9 cheats. Okay, let's see here. So if I do the proximity grenade and try and shoot the opponent... So you see it blows up immediately. So it works just like a regular grenade launcher. If you shoot it at an opponent, it just has that wait time. So you can still treat it like a regular grenade launcher. You know, it just now has the ability to do opposite. Plus, I don't think the arc is as extreme. If I shoot a regular grenade, it shoots like that. For sure, this one shoots like that. Okay, maybe it has the same arc. Just if you miss, it would be painful. Oh god, what did I do? I just managed to break the thing, people. Look at this. It tried to sprint to a non-client, whatever in God's name that means, and then it did all this stuff with proximity grenades. The lesson here, do not try and pick up your proximity grenade, people. Do not try and do that, because otherwise you get errors. Needless to say, this is a horrible modification. I already really hate it. Yeah, when you're able to crash your entire thing, because you realize if that was a server, and this was a server modification, I would have just crashed the server. Oh, you know what's happened? It's because I'm trying to shoot it at a monster. Okay, so yes, don't shoot your proximity grenades at monsters. Otherwise, it causes the entire game to crash. That's a really horrible bug, people. But let's see here. So you shoot at the ground. Let's shoot a couple. This should be glorious. That was not glorious at all. Catch! Okay, well, we didn't crash the game. That's brilliant. So let's see here. If there's not enough ammo, a normal grenade will be fired instead of a proximity grenade. And yeah, it basically has a timer of 30 seconds after which it will explode. Oh wow, I just collected my own grenade. Yeah, apparently you have to catch it before it lands. Look at that, now I'm able to catch it. It's like playing catch over here. You bounce off a wall and play catch with it. If you try and bounce off the ground now, you won't be able to catch it. That's the difference. You want it to like bounce off a surface. So like that. As you see, yeah, if it's on the ground, you can't really pick it up. If it's in the air and bouncing, you can. Rather little neat feature. Allows you to play catch it yourself until something, you know, crashes your game. Because you horribly... You decided, let's just shoot at the ogre. Oh wait, I forgot I didn't have it on regular. I had it on proximity. Next thing I know, you have a guy collecting it. You see, it works relatively well until it crashes. But luckily, it seems to actually be working now. Maybe you need that crash to start working right or something, I don't know. And there we are, devastating death. Okay, so where were we? When the proximity grenade is still on the ground, it cannot be picked up. You must pick it up while it's still bouncing. Yep, as we saw. That's basically a mechanic of Quake itself. That's not basically what the author intended. So he's hoping to find a workaround, but yeah, that's basically the limitation of it. His guess is that the touch function is only called for one of the possibly multiple things an entity is touching. So if it's touching the ground and touching yourself, it will not work. It has to be touching only you. So yeah, needless to say, the ground bypasses yourself, essentially. So there are no new graphics as well. He's working on it, though. One of the things that makes it difficult is that all the users in a net game must have the new graphics. If they don't, they won't be able to play on the server. Yeah, that's kind of the big issue of modifications in general. You need a way for people to be able to download stuff. And I think only that feature works in Quake World. In Quake World, you can automatically download whatever you like connect to a server for. But you can't get that feature in NetQuake or the original Quake game. It is possible to change the textures only, but not the 3D models. Yeah, textures, it'll just replace it with the normal textures. 3D models will entirely freak out, though. So you need to have a totally, you need to have both people having the 3D models for sure if you're doing 3D models. It's a lot more scary doing 3D models than just some retextures or audio changes. Please do not abuse his goodwill by copying large chunks of it, but he has released a code for you to like play around with. So it is open source, but please don't abuse it. Let's see here. This is by Nicholas Angare. Don't know if I said that. Probably should have at the beginning. Let's see here. We have the lava grenade. What does the lava grenade do? By default, you shoot 5 lava balls, but basically you shoot different amounts. You see it bursts apart into different amounts. So say if I do impulse 239, this will give me 9 instead of 5. Basically it goes from impulse 230 to 239. So if I did 230, that's 0. In fact, this is almost totally worthless. I just shot a grenade with no lava balls. So it's just a normal grenade. But if you do 239, now I have it set to 9. Yeah, basically, it's kind of like, whatchamacallit, it's kind of like your MIRV. If you remember the MIRV of different mechanics, you can remember that it basically is one grenade that breaks apart into multiple grenades and basically causes a lot of destruction to a corridor. That's exactly what this is. You know, with the caveat that it's lava balls and not grenades. Not sure that really matters here, but that's beside the point. Impulse 239 it. MIRV it! Run back. And as you see, it only costs 1 grenade per time, and we already caused devastating amounts of destruction. Okay, why would you not set it to 9 lava balls? There's like no reason not to set it to 9 lava balls. Because it just causes untold destruction by MIRV grenade. It costs 1 every time. You're talking overpowered. You shoot 1 grenade and you basically got everything. Ammo low. Wait, what? Just when I thought I understood it. Oh, it uses 3 cells as well. I see. So that begs the question, why is it freaking out at me? For, I still have 11 cells. Maybe it needs more cells than it says. Maybe it lied to me. I wouldn't like it if it lied to me. As you see, it actually costs that many cells. What is that, like, 27? 27 cells, okay. And he said 3. Maybe it's per lava ball, so if you give, like, impulse 231, that's basically 3. So yeah, basically for every lava ball you shoot, it will cost 3 cells. Up to a maximum of 27 for 9 lava balls. So yeah, ridiculously overpowered, but there is a limit. It costs a lot of cells. It'd probably be better just to shoot it with like a thunderbolt. I mean, I wasted like half my supply to kill a fiend and a vor. I think I could kill a lot more with just my thunderbolts. But yeah, the lava balls may explode randomly in the air. They may fly in any random direction, blow up. They're basically just totally uncontrolled. They're MIRVs. They work exactly like the MIRV grenades. We've seen the different ones. Main difference here is that you can control the amount specified. It costs cells to use, and it is lava balls and not regular grenades. So it does have a bit more balance, I guess you could say, while still being as broken and terrible as normal. You know, I don't really think Quake really needs many more weapons, but yet that's all it seems people are obsessed about. Anyway, that was due to Revenant primarily, to give the lava grenade idea. If you use it on a public server, please let him know. Other than that, that's pretty much about it. Yeah, it's just another grenade mod. Not really anything exciting. But yeah, grenades. You wanted grenades? We got grenades. More grenades to get bored by. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I don't know what I'm doing in my life. I guess I'll see you all next time.